Hey, Sly and Carmelita.
Hey Sly, hey Carmelita.
Welcome in, Emma.
Hey Emma, welcome to the stream. Just sharing things out and then we'll get started. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Moonlit Savagery, or BMWF. I'm your host, Crushing Kelly Black, alongside me, the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black. This is what we got in store for y'all tonight. We got pin only, one fall to a finish between Spellfire Syndicate's Alyssa Utaker and Vera Richards, taking on Silent Death's Jade and Whisper Bagwell. Next up, KO Elimination. Gramo Anams, Mason and Demonia Nightwalker taking on the Titans of Terror, Azrael Black and Lady Devil. Then Triple Threat, 2 out of 3, pin sub, Shadow Press, Mr. Utaker, and Jake Bagwell. Then Trios Elimination, Cero Miedos, Incredible Steve, Max Blaylock, and Joshua Utaker, taking on the Witch Doctors, Jack Utaker, DJ Springheel, and Lucian Utaker. TLC style for this tag team match, we've got the Midnight Riders, Michael and Rebel Nightwalker, taking on Cops and Robbers, Sly Cooper and Carlita Fox. What's up, Blaze? Welcome
Hey, Blaze.
to the stream. Triple threat pin only elimination. Chase Nightwalker, Leilani Starr, and Arya Black. Triple threat elimination. It's including pin, sub, and KO. Alexander Richards, AJ, and Atticus Black. Triple threat submission elimination. Leo Angel, Black Ice, Brian LG, and Sunshine Marigold. And our main event, inside Hell in a Cell, 2 out of 3 falls. Heart and Souls Paul and Celine Utaker taking on Arcane Ascensions, Liliana and Riker Lancaster. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show, Ezra and Rebby Black. Rebby having the triplets, Lyra, Hannah, and Kenji the other day during our episode of CRW. Welcome to the latest trio.
Yes, while I was live in the booth, my son and his
wife Revy were going through the arrival of their first group of children after recently being married. So yeah, we have another trio grandbabies that are going to be loved to death, literally. So enjoy the show, Rebby. Glad you and the babies are all right. Coming out first at 5'8", weighing 138 pounds, from Dragon Bella, Vera Richards. And at 5'9", weighing 158 pounds, from Transylvania, Romania, Lissa Utaker. Together, they are the Spellfire Syndicate. The joys of motherhood. Hi, Rebby. Baby's getting loud. Exactly, Emma. And now for their opponents. foot 10, weighing 206 pounds, from Texas, Whisper Bagwell. And at 5 foot 10, weighing 206 pounds, from Biloxi, Mississippi, Jade Bagwell. Together they are Silent Death.
Every town I ride through knows me well. They whisper my name in the dead of the night. Cross me once, you won't see daylight. A loaded gun and a heart turned black. Ain't no preacher gonna bring me back. Hell's coming with me, you best run fast. The Reaper's laughing, your time won't last. A trail of fire, a debt to be paid. I walk with the devil, unafraid.
As I said before, pin only won't fall to a finish. Whisper missing with that drop kick. Jade working over Lissa. Powerbomb by Lissa onto Jade. Vera with a shot to the back. Whips Whisper into the corner, goes after Jade, and Jade with the roundhouse to the midsection. Pin attempt on the outside. Kick out by Jade. Whisper bouncing Vera's head like a basketball inside the ring. While Jade working on Lissa, sending her back into the ring. Looking for a weapon. Boots to the chest on Jade. Cover. Kick out at 1. Vera working on Whisper on the outside. Whisper setting up the arm on the outside. Stomp onto the arm of Vera on the outside. Lissa comes a running to help out Vera, but Jade's right behind her. Jade with the cross arm German suplex into the pin. Kick out. So rated in the right hands on Whisper. Slams her down as Jade unsuccessful with a pin attempt on Vera. Sake. No, I've heard already that Lilith decided to bring certain people back to life, but unfortunately it had to be the damn hunters. So good thing Rebby and the babies are well protected.
Of course, Jose needed soldiers. Jose has something Lilith wants. So Lilith is giving Jose what he wants. Jose needed members for the house to finish off his faction in order to truly try and go after the belts during the faction games.
Cover on the inside. In the
Lilith,
ring.
being a demon, has the ability to bring things back to life. So,
All people to be brought back out of the woodwork. But, of course, Lilith don't give a shit. As long as it causes destruction, chaos, and whatnot. If it benefits her, then that's what you get. If you're able to cover, only getting a 1 count. It's now the now undead Trevor coming out of the woodwork, approaching Ezra backstage. With the power bomb onto Jade. What's
hey,
up,
Jigs?
Jiggles? Welcome to the stream. Covered. Busted up by Alyssa. Submission applied on Alyssa. She can tap all she wants, but they ain't gonna get Silent Death to win. And that is it. We are able to get the pinfall. Your winners are Spellfire Syndicate.
Hey, Cougs.
Next up, Gromwell and Nam taking on the Titans of Terror. KO elimination. Welcome, Logan Windsor.
Hey, Logan.
Infusion. Coming out first, that's 6 foot even weight, 150 pounds. Demonian Nightwalker. In. At 6 foot 7 weight, 326 pounds. Mason Nightwalker. Both hailing from Dublin, Ireland. They are Gromwell and Nam. Yep, this was the song they chose to come out to.
Yep, that's what Mason and Demonia chose for their intergender tag theme.
Yep.
It's a good song, but like Blaze, I also hadn't heard it in years until Tiny DM'd it to me for the characters and all that, so like... Obviously, it wouldn't have been my first choice for a song if I haven't listened to it in years.
In the songs making James Michael sleep.
That's the trick! They make their opponents want to go to sleep, that way it's easier for them to win. You tire out your opponents before the match from boredom, it's easier for you to pick up the victory.
Well, this is KO elimination, so maybe they're using the music to make them want to be knocked the fuck out. And now for their opponents. Coming out at 6 foot, even weighing 200 pounds, from the city of Atlantis, Lady Devil. And at 5 foot 10, weighing 275 pounds, from Omaha, Nebraska, the merciless Azrael Black. Together, they are the Titans of Terror. Hey, Mitty.
When things break, things shatter. Keep it written on your face.
Hey, matey.
Little details matter. Only in me. I am the cold. I am the spring.
Daniel Johnson or Dia Marie. I thought I saw Daniel Johnson.
Tiny could be working in the damn live chat. You know that, right, ladies?
There isn't no Tiny could be lurking in the live chat. Tiny's always lurking.
Shoulder breaker on a Mason by LD. Turns her attention to Demonia. Now locked up between Azrael and Mason. Kick to the midsection. Underhook. It looked like an underhook gut buster onto LD from Mason. Azrael going back and forth between himself and Demonia. LD with the spine buster onto Mason. Scoop slam on Azrael by Demonia. Turns her attention to LD. LD slammed down by Mason. Demonia has Azrael up against the ropes. Using it for leverage into a Hurricane Rana. Belly to belly on Azrael by Mason. LD knocking Demonia off the ring apron. And then Mason with the backbreaker. Demonia with that megaphone. I don't know exactly who she was targeting with it, but yeah. On the ring apron, Mason with the setup, belly to back suplex onto Azrael. As Demonia goes up top, LD laid out. Went for high risk and got caught is slammed down onto the mat by LD. Now Demonia fighting back, fighting out of that foot choke. As Mason with the German suplex ripcord lariat combination. Mason going high risk, trying to land on Azrael. May have caught like a little bit of it with that elbow drop, but not much. Both in the ring as Demonia power bomb onto LD. Still no knockout. And this is KO elimination for this tag match. So it could definitely turn the tide for one of these teams, depending on who gets the first elimination. Azrael, the series of strikes. Mason lifting him up, spinning him around. Powerbomb as LB's up top. Drops down on Demonia with the double axe handle. LD has Mason hooked up, showing him the sights, and then boom, drops him face first. Azrael dropping the knee to the face of Mason as Demonia gets set across the floor towards the barbed wire barricade. LD again going high risk, managing to clip Demonia with that double axe handle. Azrael with quite the foot choke in the corner on Mason as LD gets sent back into the ring by Demonia. Coup de grace, and that is it. Mason, the first one to head to the back being eliminated. Demonia is on her own in this matchup, having to contend with both Titans of Terror. Spin kick by Azrael. Takedown by LD. LD on the ring apron, look poised for something. It's like, so one was doing a power bomb, LD was going high risk, and I don't know, maybe overshot that because she was aiming for Demonia. Now, changing her mind on using the turnbuckles, Iron Claw submission. Coming in, whack-a-mole and Demonia with the steel chair, ends at that with a knee shot. And LD comes in wanting to whoop up, bust her with a light tube. And just to chuck it across the floor at Demonia, but not busting it apart. Riptide onto LD. Still no elimination though. Demonia whipped back into the ring by Azriel. Both himself and LD going back in. Double team by the Titans. Dropping her under her face. Yeeted across the ring by LD. Both Azriel and LD keeping up the pressure on Demonia. LD thinking high risk again, misses. Demonia rolling out of the way. And gets set face first into the corner. Demonia with that Hurricane Rana off the top as Azriel sending him a pair of the steel steps. Azriel slammed down onto his back in retaliation for that one. Leg sweep by Demonia. Chair knocked out of the hand of LD. Sends her into the corner. Now Demonia chucks it across the ring and it cracks LD in the damn head. Hey, LD. Good to see you, sis. Just in time. It's you and Azriel taking on Mason and Demonia in a KO elimination matchup. Mason, first one to be eliminated. It's down to you and Azriel versus Demonia. Azriel has Demonia up. Drives her head first into the mat. Titans, a terror. Veterans in this business know how to keep up the pressure. Swinging neck breaker under Demonia, and that is it. Your winners are the Titans of Terror. Congratulations to LD and Azriel. Next up, triple threat, 2 out of 3 pin submission. Shadow Press, Mr. U-Taker, and Jake Bagwell. Coming out at 5'11", weighing 241 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, he is Shadow Press. the most part, the shadow press is considered no flash, just fists, but yeah, that's a bit of flash with the pyro. Hey, he's earned the right to have some pyro if he wants. Coming out next, that's 7 foot even weight, 358 pounds, from the outer circles of hell. Friends and family call him UT, but you can call him Mr. U-Taker. And last but not least, that's 6'5", weighing 290 pounds, from Houston, Texas, Jake Bagwell.
I was born with a smoke in my lungs, dust in my blood and fire on my tongue. Mama said, boy, you'll break more than rules, but I was baptized in a devil's pool. Steel on my hip and pain in my past, a trail of regrets I left in the ash. The law wrote my name on a blood red sky, but I ride with ghosts and I don't ask why. 'Cause outlaws don't.
Here we go. Jake going after Shadow Press. Jake with the elbow shots. Then gets a boot to the face from Mr. U to knock him down. Inverted atomic drop onto Shadow Press. Then he gets drop kicked by Jake. Boot to the face, drop Shadow Press. Jake with those stomps bouncing his head onto the mat. Mr. U with the roll up. Kick out by Jake. Light 2 across the back of Mr. U. He doesn't exactly register it doing much to him. Gets in a neck breaker on Jake. Turns his attention to Shadow Press. Jake brings in a traffic cone. And went for the pin on Shadow Press, but busted up by Mr. U-Taker. This is 2 out of 3 falls. Shot by Shadow Press onto Jake. Locks up with Mr. U. Able to get in some elbow shots to get some separation as Jake comes out of nowhere after Shadow Press. Jake with the ripcord lariat taking down Shadow Press as Mr. U is draped in the corner. Up kick out of the corner as Jake goes for some offense, gets dropped with the DDT. Cracks in the midsection on Shadow Press with the barbed wire bat, chucks it at the head of Jake. Winding up the arm, dropping Jake. Oh, he had the arm hooked and snaps back. Do some damage, turns his attention to Mr. U-Taker. Stuns him. That is interesting. Barbed wire bat knocked out of hand and or Janice knocked out of hand, and at first it was starting, it just steaming up right on its head. Not
That's
over.
really cool. It's amazing to see Janice finally stand up for herself after being handled so much.
Mr. U going after Jake. Drops down on the arm and shoulder. Cover.
I'm sure Emma would agree with me. Emma would love the fact that Janice stood up for herself.
Oh boy. Jake has a hold of Shadow Press, putting him in the 69 stretch. And that gets busted up because if he locks that in, tighten up, and Shadow Press feels the need to tap, that's a fall for Jake. Springboard kick to the face of Mr. U. Then a takedown on Shadow Press. Cover.
I don't want to be put in the 69 stretch from anybody, but at least Jake takes showers unlike Rex, so I mean, I guess there's that going for him. You ever been put in a 69 stretch by Rex? I have.
I think I've wrestled Rex before, and he's put that on me. That was one of the many women wanting to whoop his ass with his radial Rex and all that bullshit. William Perkins.
Yep. Welcome in, William.
Welcome to the stream. Blood Moon Wrestling Federation. I'm the host, Crushing Kelly Black, alongside Chaos Reaper Atticus Black. Pin on the outside. Kick out by Mr. U.
That would be me. Superman punch by Jake onto Mr. U-Taker. Gets caught from behind by Shadow Press. Double underhook. Dream Chaser DDT. Cover. Jake kicks out at 2.
Jake, just one of those veterans that are too stubborn to go down easy. Covered by Mr. U. Kick out by Shadow Press. Lock up on the outside. Mr. U sending Shadow Press back into the ring. Then DDT on the outside to Jake. Jake and Mr. U have known each other for a long time. Shadow Press targeting Mr. U with that traffic cone. Seems like all three guys trying to get a shot in at each other. Kick upside the head of Mr. U by Shadow Press. Then Shadow Press gets set into that ring post by Jake. Tombstone pile driver onto Shadow Press. Can Mr. U get the first fall? Busted up by Jake. Up. Jake has Mr. U up. Knee shot to the face. Ends up having to deal with Jake, sending him into the steel steps as the referee was laid out. Pin attempt on the outside. And first fall in the favor of Shadow Press. He gets sent and colliding with the referee. Mr. U colliding with Shadow Press. Elevated belly to back suplex onto Jake. Mr. U with the cover. Kick out at 2. And boot to the face of Shadow Press. And we got blood. And Jake with the steel steps. Kick in the midsection. Knocked out of hand. Now Mr. U had Shadow Press hoisted above his head and dropped him. Then gets taken down by Jake. Cover. Kick out at 2. From behind, Shadow Press with the unprettier. Gets hooked by Mr. U. Suplex. Nope, leg caught. Shoves away Jake. Looking for a weapon. Has that light tube in hand. Knocked out of hand by Shadow Press. Shot to the face. Jake has Mr. U up. Knee shot. Goes through the cover. And Shadow Press had the opportunity to bust it up, but did not. Luckily, Mr. U was able to shoot that arm up to kick out at 2. Northern Lights suplex on Shadow Press. Lock up in the forefront between Mr. U and Jake. Mr. U working him over. Shadow Press coming in to be a part of the fight. Roll through into a pin. Kick out by Jake. Another opportunity to bust up a pin attempt. Not taken by Shadow Press. Powerbomb onto the ring apron. Cover by Mr. U. And first fall in Mr. U Taker's favor. So it's a tie between himself and Shadow Press. Mr. U going for the cover on Shadow Press. Busted up at 2 by Jake. Kick to the midsection. Jake has him up. Powerbomb to the back first into that ring post, then down to the mat on the floor. Jake gets sent across the floor by Shadow Press. Thinking high risk. And gets caught by Mr. U as Jake is headed back into the ring. Gets taken off that top turnbuckle. Then Mr. U taken down by Jake. Thinking of sending those steel steps into the ring. There's a kicks and a clobbering blow to the back of Shadow Press. Mr. U turns his attention to Jake now. Into the ropes, overhead toss. Now back to the outside. Has Janice in hand, teeing off onto Shadow Press. Now the cover. Kick out at 2. And a pump kick to the face of Mr. U by Jake. Eyeballing Shadow Press. Knee shot to the face, going for the cover. And it's busted up by Mr. U.
Hey,
Mr. U
what are you doing?
taking high risk.
What's
Double
he
axe
doing?
handle to Jake. Picking the maybe, I don't know, the lesser two evils, depending on how he would have landed on the outside if he went after Shadow Press. Guitar over the head into the Dream Chaser. And that pin attempt on Mr. U busted up by Jake. That could have gotten Shadow Press to win. Shadow Press rolling out. Oh, roll through into a pin on Jake. Kick out at 2. Tombstone put pile driver position into a gut buster. Went for the pin on Jake and got busted up by Shadow Press. Takedown into a submission. And that is it. Your winner of this matchup is Shadow Press. Shadow Press got the win.
Huh?
Shadow Press got the win.
Okay. Yes, can I help you?
No problem, LD. Next up, Trios Elimination. Cero Miedos, The Incredible Steve, Joshua Utaker, and Max Blaylock. Taking on the Witch Doctors, Lucian and Jack Utaker, and DJ Springheel.
Give me a minute.
Okay.
Trying to find their theme song, because did Tiny ever give you a song?
Yeah, it should be.
Well, then this is one of those cases to where you fucking downloaded it, renamed it, and you didn't rename it in here, so I can't fucking find it, so.
Give me moments.
Give us a second. I keep telling you, if you're gonna download themes, you need to rename them, not just in the files, but in the media player too, because it doesn't rename them in both places. Found it. Go.
Coming out first, at 6'9", weighing 405 pounds, from out of this world, the Incredible Steve. At 5'11", weighing 200 pounds, from Gun Barrel City, Texas, the modern-day gunslinger, Max Blaylock. And at 5'8", weighing 200 pounds, from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, Joshua Utaker. Together, they are Cero Miedo. For their opponents.
That's what I said. Time to play your dead man's hand. Dealing bullets is like dealing.
Coming out at 5'11", weighing 240 pounds. From the bayous of New Orleans, Jack U-Taker. At 6'6", weighing 250 pounds, from parts unknown, Lucian U-Taker. And at 6'2", weighing 242 pounds, from Transylvania, Romania, DJ Springfield. Together, they are the Witch Doctors. DJ going after Joshua. Steve dropping DJ face first under the knee, busting him open. Welcome back, LD. Steve driving the knee of DJ into the mat, turns his attention to Lucian. Gets kicked in the face out of the corner. Lucian slamming Steve down with the gut buster as DJ, Weeble wobbling on the outside, gets super kicked by Joshua. Jack has a hold of Max, drops him back first with a belly to back suplex. As Steve and Lucian battling by the steel steps. DJ missing with that splash to the outside. Lucian dropped with the ripcord knee shot, tips back up. Steve with the takedown, bringing the rights and lefts to the face. And Joshua had a pin on Jack, and Max, I guess, I don't know if he wanted to just get that win that for himself or what, or got overzealous, so because he was stomping on that pin attempt. Max with the Fujiwara armbar, DJ able to roll through and then drop a knee to the top of the head. Jack sent back into the ring by Joshua. Kick out at 2 by Jack. DJ sent face first into the turnbuckle. DJ slams down Steve into the cover. Busted up by Max. Jack able to slam down Steve on the outside. Then gets kicked in the face from Joshua. Splash by Max onto Lucian into the cover. Only gets a 2 count. Joshua had to contend with two of the witch doctors. Joshua will come firing back and slam down Jack. And Jack is the first one eliminated. Nope, it was Lucian, my bad. But the witch doctors... Ooh, now Jack is eliminated. So DJ is on his own in this matchup. Kick out at 2. DJ will fight with everything he has, but it's going to be an uphill climb to get back from a 3-on-1. Shots to the back, drops the elbow across the chest. And all three are going to be trying to take turns to get the pin. Steve with the German suplex, ripcord lariat onto DJ. Now Joshua picks him up. It's Steve wanting to fight some more. Oh, Andrew will be pissed. She's put an eyeball in this matchup, and yeah, she's not happy with Jack and Lucian at all. TJ sent gut person to the steel steps, able to dodge that light tube. Kicked in the midsection on Steve, and it set something up, but it got cracked in the back with the trash can. Slams Max's face first onto the trash can. Almost got that crucial elimination of Cero Miedo. But yeah. Andromeda has been observant since she was born, so she will take on a tip or two on how to deal with fucking around and finding out, and that is it. A clean sweep of the witch doctors. Your winners are Cero Miedo. Well, with that damn sledgehammer dancing around Joshua, I don't know what the hell. I don't know if someone's playing a joke or some stuff. Next up, in a TLC tag team match, Midnight Riders taking on Cops and Robbers.
It's a tender, loving care match.
Pretty much. Coming out first, at 5'2", weighing 140 pounds, Rebel Outlaw Nightwalker. And at 6'2", weighing 257 pounds, Michael Nightwalker. Both hailing from Sioux City, South Dakota. They are the Midnight Riders. Coming out next, their opponents. At 5'8", weighing 201 pounds, Sly Cooper. And at 5'8", weighing 145 pounds, Carmelita Fox. Both hailing from Paris, France, they are cops and robbers.
Andromeda, I know you can hear me. I swear to God, if you and Jack give me any more grandkids before the next 2 years are up, I'm dragging your ass into that ring myself and I'm beating it myself.
Oh boy.
What? There's too many little brats running around the house right now. Watch, now they're just gonna try and have kids just to spite my ass.
He has biological kids, such as newborns of his own. It's not that big a problem if he has more grandkids too. Said this is a TLC match, so just regular TLC rules. Rebel in the ring with Carmelita, sends her into the corner while Michael dealing with Sly on the outside. Michael battling on the outside. Michael sent back into the ring as Carmelita working on the arm of Rebel. Newer, almost like a torture rack type of slam from Michael. Now Carmelita hyperextending the arm, then flipping over Rebel. Crossbody onto Carmelita by Michael. And Sly comes running. Oh. Thought he was going after Rebel. Now he is. Carmelita working over Michael inside the ring. Jeez. Rebel at the same telling you she's not a brat even though she resembles one.
Yes, but I'm not counting you in the list of little brats running around.
We're talking about people younger than you.
Angela had 5 kids about a year ago. She just had 5 more, so less than 6 more. So less than DJ have I don't know how many.
They're on their second set of 5.
Me and Kelly just had triplets back in October.
Rita just had triplets.
Revy and Ezra just had triplets yesterday.
Yep. So yeah, we got a lot of newborns within the past few months.
I don't need my daughter adding more kids to the mix and having more brats running around, crawling around, whatever the hell. Screaming every hour of the day.
He's at that time of his life where, get off my lawn!
I'm not on the get off my lawn stage. I'm on the y'all are having kids way too quickly stage. Then again, people were saying the same shit to me when I first got with you, and I had Rose, Lily, and Andromeda and Ezra in the span of, I don't know.
Yeah, you had Rose and Lily with Lissa before Andromeda and Ezra ever came around, and then all of a sudden...
I had Rose and Lily with Lissa before I even met any of you.
So...
Well, I mean, technically, we got together before I met any of you.
So...
It's part of how I ended up at LD's place.
Yeah. So now, 2 kids with Lissa, 5 kids with me.
They weren't born until after I met you guys, but yeah, she was carrying them before I met you guys.
And then nieces, nephews, their kids, our godchildren, their kids later, and then our biological grandkids, 2 adopted kids of ours now. Yeah, we got quite a big bunch.
I'm just waiting for Arya to get mad at me about something and pull the whole "you're not my real dad, you can't tell me what to do."
You are just gonna be like, okay, that may be true, but...
Rebel trying to climb up to grab down that briefcase to secure the win.
Sly just plain laid out.
Sly slow to get back up to his feet. Mason or Michael on the outside.
Yeah,
Just
they both got
chilling.
the letter out in their names, so it's easy to get it mixed up. Carmelita
Finally
dropping.
gets back into the ring only to get caught with that reverse bulldog by Carmelita.
Sweep of the leg drives him onto the back of his head. A slide going to the top. Try and bring down that briefcase.
Oh no, Sly's trying to steal the win.
Hey, why are we even surprised? His team is called Cops and Robbers.
Hey Daniel.
Hey Daniel, welcome to the stream. Sly had the ladder in hand, but had to contend with Michael. Rebel laid out on the outside. Jeez, another 11-hour stream. Sheesh. You have more stamina than I do. Kick in the midsection on Sly. Chiropractor by Rebel. And Carmelita going up top. Splash it to the outside onto Michael. Take down by Sly. Hooking up the legs. Carmelita with the ladder sets it up. Headed to the top. And Michael knocking over the ladder and knocking her off down to the mat. Michael pulling back on the base of Carmelita. And it looked like she was tapping on that ladder, but tapping out ain't gonna end the match. Michael has the ladder, sets it up. Everybody else laid out. Trying to get to that briefcase and Sly able to get there to stop him. Rebel slamming down Carmelita on the outside. Now Sly headed to the top. And Rebel yanking him off the ladder. Chair knocked out of hand by Carmelita. Shot to the back of Michael. Rebel has the table in hand as poison Rana to Michael from Carmelita. Rebel has Sly up. Power bomb as Carmelita sends in another table. Goes after Rebel. Eats an elbow to the face. Picks up Rebel and drops her gut first onto that top rope. Now Carmelita headed to the top. Michael pushing over that ladder.
A mistake.
Carmelita has a hold of Michael, drops him onto the back of his head. Rebel's setting up that ladder. But notices Sly getting back to his feet. Slams him down face first. And Michael pushing over that ladder as Carmelita heads to the top.
Also, while we're doing that, we should go in and fix up the attires and the names and all that need to be fixed.
I already went as far as Reby, Karma, and Isabella and Arya for my end. has to be done on your end. Michael gets set into one of them tables. And Rebel slamming down Carmelita. Michael poisoned Rana through one of them tables. Carmelita going up top. Drop kick to the face of Michael. Scoop slam by Rebel on Sly. Rebel setting up that ladder. Shimmy hurries up that ladder. And again, ladder knocked off. And knocked over. And Carmelita gets a chair shot to the back just for that. But she's able to fire back by dumping Michael onto the back of his head. Hurricane Rana takedown by Michael. Salida del Sol onto Carmelita by Michael. And a kick to the face of Rebel from Sly. Table to the face of Sly from Michael. And Michael now headed up to the top. Can he get the win for the Midnight Riders? And he does. Congratulations to Michael and Rebel. Next up, triple threat pin elimination. Chase Nightwalker, Leilani Starr, and Arya Black.
Alguien como yo no iba a enamorarse. Yeah. Yo que ni miro al cielo hago sino tirarte. Yeah. Niña bonita que va a
Coming out at 6'7", weighing 324 pounds from Atlantic, Greece, Chase Nightwalker. Coming out next. At 5'6", weighing 160 pounds, from Los Angeles, California, Leilani Star.
Alguien como yo no iba a enamorarse. Yeah. Yo que ni miro al cielo hago si me tiraste. Yeah. Niña bonita, ¿qué vas a hacer? Nos vemos ahorita. Llegaste rota y yo te cuidé. Hago de todo por esa nalguita. Baby girl, si yo te quiero y tú me quieres, por ti daría la vida. Toma mi mano, solo una noche, ya no te sientas solita. Baby girl, si yo te quiero, por ti daría la vida. Toma mi mano, solo una noche, ya no te sientas solita. Yo te he caído varias veces, pero tú no estás. Yo sé que tienes toda amiga pa' champoliescar. Lo que siento por ti me sube por la vértebra, me pone caliente más ese huevo. ¿Quieres sal? Yeah. Yo te dio mucho tono y con ese cuerpecito tú me das bendiciones. Te trae un bikini, una uca y unos blones. Peino pa' Cartagena pa' escuchar mis canciones. Pa' ver si nos coge el atardecer de las 4. Un chorrito en la playa y te pongo en 4. Nos damos una cervecita pa' el guayao y nos...
Coming out last but not least, at 5'5", weighing 125 pounds, from Kyoto, Japan, the Death Huntress, Aria Black.
Here it comes, once again, irrational, I give in, paranoid, expands within, little voices start to begin. Everyone's out to take your joy away, constantly scheming to keep us at bay. Everyone's plotting and they just take it, you must make it stop, make 'em pay. Sometimes I just take things way too far. Irrational feelings, I just try too hard, 'cause what goes up must come down. The problem is I got no bounds, 'cause sometimes I just take things way too far. Reality.
Takedown by Leilani on Chase. Brings it back to his feet. Chase with the uppercut shot. Drops down onto Leilani. Leilani with the shot to the face on Aria. Aria with the shot in return. Rolls through into a pin attempt on Chase. He's able to kick out at one. Shot to the back. Aria sending Chase into the corner. And into the ropes. Discus shot to the face. Went for the springboard moonsault. Chase able to roll out of the way. Leilani teeing off on both of Chase and Aria with Janice. Leilani able to get out of the grip of Chase. Aria with the springboard shot, taking down everybody, including the referee. And then Buster into a roll-up. Kick out by Arya. Chase whipped under the ring apron. Then Arya taking a shot at Leilani, springboard moonsault connecting. Now fighting off Chase. Sends him into the corner, turns her attention back to Leilani. Shoulder breaker. Nice combination of strikes into a pin attempt. Kick out by Leilani at 1. Looked like some type of bear hug, but then an overhead toss from Chase to Arya, sending her to the floor below. Chase dealing with Leilani on the left-hand side. She's got him down with that armbar. No, it looked like a crossface. Some type of submission. Only can wear down your opponents because this is pin only. Kick out at 2 by Chase. With the upwards knee shot to the face on Leilani, cover. Kick out at 2. Leilani with the light tube, but don't know who she was aiming for, and it didn't look like it had much effect. Guillotine choke on to Arya. They wear her down some, but not gonna get the elimination. Arya able to get out of that guillotine, but then gets slammed down, covered by Chase. Kick out at 2. Kick in the midsection as Leilani was coming with the steel steps. Arya fighting off the shoulders. Arya has Leilani up. Leilani out the back. Shot to the knee. Then Chase with a discus shot onto Leilani. Covered by Arya. Kick out at 2. Sent across the floor by Arya. Turns her attention to Chase, who lifts her up. Kick upside the head. Covered by Chase. And Arya, the first one to be eliminated. Down to Chase and Leilani. Leilani sent face first into the ring post. Stomp to the arm on Leilani. Hooks it, then pulling back on the head and neck. Trying to wear her down. She's tapping out to a submission, but gotta get the pin to get the win. It's a light tube underneath the ring. Chase trying to avoid it, able to knock it out of hand. Back burst into the ring post and then slams her down. Chase slamming down Leilani, going for the pin. That is it. Your winner is Chase Nightwalker. Congratulations to Chase. Coming up next, pin sub KO elimination between Alexander Richards, AJ, and Atticus Black. Coming out first, step 5'7", weighing 205 pounds, from Houston, Texas, Alexander Richards.
Here I am, staring off in the distance, wondering if I finally got away from this. Looking back, there's nothing left for me. Open my eyes so I can finally see that you're standing in my way. I could break these chains any other day. Come from push back and you will hit the ground. Gotta find a way to turn this life
Now next, step 5'4", weighing 219 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, AJ.
Lights just fade away. Now I'm chasing ghosts again. We built a home from shattered glass and danced as it caved in. The walls turned slow to dust and sand. I gave you all I had left. You struck the match inside my chest and called it innocence. Tell me, was it worth it to watch me fall apart?
I'm becoming. I'm becoming.
And coming out next. At 6'3", weighing 258 pounds, from Omaha, Nebraska, the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black.
Drag you down and sell you out. Run
other than being family, these three have an equal enemy in Jose Blanco and the House of Ruin. With everything that they have been pulling lately, the latest in Kasara and Utaker being rendered at first into a coma. I've heard that she has been able to open her eyes, but still, she's going to be in the hospital for a long time due to multiple injuries that could easily have taken her out permanently. So, a lot of healing in her future right now. So, given these three, some violence therapy to get out some frustrations. I guess with it looked like he was either being pinned or doing a submission. What have I become now that I betrayed? And the music's still going. Anyways, back to the match. AJ going for a quick pin on Alexander. AJ with a shot to the midsection on Atticus. Twisting brainbuster from AJ. AJ getting sent into the corner. Fight his way out. Leg caught by Alexander and then upwards enziguri to the face. Then knee shot takedown on AJ from Atticus. Atticus with the cover. Kick out. After this matchup, we have triple threat submission elimination. Leo Angel, Black Ice Brian LG, and Sunshine Marigold. And then our main event will be inside Hell in a Cell. 2 out of 3 falls, Heart and Souls, Paul and Celine Utaker versus Arcane Ascensions, Liliana and Riker Lancaster. Atticus with that underhook swinging neck breaker maneuver sends AJ to the outside, gets sent to the ropes, and tripped up by Alexander. Because not only are we dealing with issues with that Jose Blanco and the House of Ruin, we're dealing with Lilith, we're dealing with Trigon. Now hearing Lilith has reanimated, brought back to life the hunters Nathaniel, Trevor, and Liam. It'll be interesting how she stitched together Liam, because I beheaded his ass at, a couple months ago. Alexander traversing to the top. Double axe handle onto AJ. Goes through the cover. Kick out by AJ. Now Alexander going after Atticus. German suplex. Multiple going for a trifecta. Midsection kick to the face from AJ on Alexander. Has him up in the electric chair, drops him onto his back. Alexander running with the light tube, busted over AJ. Cover. 2 count only. Atticus slamming down AJ. Sends him into Alexander. Ripcord knee shot to the face. Now gets taken down into a submission. Alexander wrenching on the head and neck. Atticus not tapping out. Now AJ going for the cover on Atticus. Kick out at 2. Alexander slammed down. Then a spear on AJ from Atticus. Sledgehammer to the midsection. Cover on Alexander. Kick out in 1. Knee shot to the face of AJ. Atticus with the cover. Kick out at 2. Alexander going high risk, dropping down on AJ. May have hurt himself a lot more than he hurt AJ, and that got a knockout. It's down to Alexander and Atticus. Atticus with the cover. 2 count only on Alexander. Atticus snapping the arm back. Dropping the elbows to the knee. And Buster may have landed on that sledgehammer cover. Kick out at 2. Alexander with the submission. And that is it. Your winner is Alexander Richards. Congratulations to Alexander. Next up, we've got a triple threat submission elimination between Leo Angel, Black Ice Brian LG, and Sunshine Marigold.
don't play right. Just give me the word.
Coming out at 6'7", weighing 248 pounds, from parts unknown, Leo Angel.
When I feel like you know I don't play right, I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't do this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like.
Just saw the notification. LTT has just gone live, so we have this in our main event. So Blaze McCoy, that could be your next stop on the evening of wrestling action. Coming out at 6'2", weighing 258 pounds, from Arkansas, Black Ice, Brian LG.
If you look at me now, my bloody all up on this ape shit. We the realest one that comes straight out of town. Tell me something, would you bang on me now? Tell me something, would you pay for the trial? I've been up for days, cause all they sleep. Hit a double homie when they look with a smile. I can see it through the hate and the lies. Bitches love it, but they fake in disguise. Pray the Lord if I can make it alive. The jungle real, but the realest survive. Yeah, I've been trapping out the snake. Yeah, if they wanna let them hit. I'm sipping on the drink. Yeah, make it so they make it drip. The game, baby, you are.
And last but not least, while her dad is running his show, she's on mine. Coming out at 5'6", weighing 136 pounds. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, she is one half of the Wolf Moon Intergender Tag Team Champions. The daughter of one Blaze McCoy, Sunshine Marigold. Like a competitor in her own right. Having won her first championship in BMWF alongside Diamond Sky, the reigning tag team champions. Brian going after Sunny, kicked in the midsection, clobber blow to the back. Now Leo, after having Brian up against the ropes, went after Sunny. He gets taken down. Sunny with the backflip off the top, able to land on Leo. Now was getting taken down by Brian. Barbed wire bat taken out of hand. Sunny cracks in the midsection. Sunny going after Brian. Knocks the barbed wire bat out of hand up from Leo, but Leo's still able to fire back. Both Brian and Sunny end up posing for some reason. Leo with the discus elbow to the back of the neck of Sunny. Brian sent across the floor, colliding with the referee. Shot to the back of the head as Sunny pulls out a trash can from underneath the ring. And Brian slammed face first, and that launches him across the floor. He tosses that trash can in the ring, but does not take the action inside the ring at all. Sends Brian across the floor. Dealing with the combination of strikes from Leo. Leo with the knee to the ribs. And I think Brian may have tried to chuck that traffic cone at somebody, but did not connect. Leo with the submission. Sonny with the jawbreaker to counter. Sonny has Leo up, slams him down. Able to dodge Brian, but Brian continuing some offense, sends her across the floor. Turns his attention to Leo. Leo with those elbow shots. Leg sweep into the punches to the face on Brian. Brian dumped onto his head by Sonny. Series of strikes ending with the head scissors takedown on Leo. And backflip onto Leo. Sonny sent face first into the ring post. Leo into the ring apron. Brian going after Sonny. Nice reversal by Sonny with that Irish whip. Light tube knocked out of hand. Leo has Sonny up. Slams her down. She tips up. And then gets cracked in the face and knocked back down. And Brian teeing off with Janice in hand. Slam on Leo into a submission. And it's down to Sonny and Brian. Sonny able to get the elimination of Leo Angel. Flip off the top turnbuckle, does not connect on the Brian. She gets sent flying back to the outside. Misses with the knee drop. Sonny back up. running over to Sunny. Leg drop onto the arm. Hey, Brian, just in time for your match. This is your triple threat match. Drop kick to the back from Sunny. Sunny side up onto Brian. Across the floor. The leg drop onto Brian. Brian sent back into the ring. Sunny setting up. Nope, just changed your mind. Decided to go back to the outside. Now, back into the ring. He's a shot to the face from Brian. Kick to the midsection on Brian. Back body drop to counter. Kick to the midsection, stunner onto Sunny. Stomp to the arm. Hooks up one arm and then pulling back on the head and neck. That is it. Your winner is Black Ice, Brian LG. Congratulations to Black Ice. On to our main event inside Hell in a Cell. Heart and Souls Paul and Celine Utaker taking on Arcane Ascensions, Riker and Liliana Lancaster. Showing much respect to his opponents, Sunny and Leo. Congratulations, Black Ice. Coming out first, at 5'8", weighing 170 pounds, from your darkest fears, Celine Utaker. And her tag team partner, at 6'10", weighing 320 pounds, from the outer circles of hell, the heir to darkness, Paul Utaker. Together, they are heart and soul.
The closer you
Now next, at 6 foot even, weighing 223 pounds, Riker Lancaster. And at 5 foot 4, weighing 105 pounds, Liliana Lancaster. Both from Dragon Villa, Arcane Ascension.
Did I ever look behind the door? Have I ever tried to understand? Did I listen to the other hand? Have I ever tried to see parts of you that ain't a part of me? Did I ever really wanna know? Or am I just drifting with the flow? Lead me to the angle of your light. Let me see from there. Lead me to the angle. I'll try to see the world from Why is it that I'm so full of hate? Why am I so dumb but so afraid? Have I ever tried to understand? Did I listen to the overhand? Why am I so dumb? Why am I so blind, so narrow-minded? Why am I so dumb? Lead me to the
Riker going after Celine. Paul lifting up Liliana. Able to bite off his shoulders. DDT onto Paul from Liliana. Springboard coffin drop does not connect. Riker raining the right hands on Celine. Takedown into a bridging pin on Paul. And I hear a certain young lady is watching the action. Welcome back to the world, Kasara. Glad you were able to open your eyes after everything that's happened. Hope you enjoy this main event. Soul Snatcher by Celine. Tip up by Riker, boot to the face. Big enough bubble. 2 count only. on Liliana. Liliana lifting up Celine. Knee shot to the face. Pin attack to Riker. And kick out by Paul. Celine and Liliana battling on the outside of the ring while Riker and Paul inside the ring. Paul sent to the ropes, lifted up, but Paul able to fight his way free. Kicking the midsection on Riker. Shot to the face from Paul. Series of kicks, then a DDT on Paul. Celine busting up that pin attempt. And looked like she was, I don't know, maybe a springboard cutter or a soul snatcher, but she didn't connect on anybody. She gets dropped with the snake eyes by Riker. Springboard moonsault onto Celine as Paul and Liliana battle on the outside. Swinging neckbreaker under Paul. Riker with the cover. 2 count only. Kick out by Celine. And Paul gets sent blind to the outside. Baker going up top. Dropping the knee onto the face of Celine. Series of forearm shots. Has Celine up. Knee shot to the face into the cover. First fall in the favor of Arcane Ascension. Springboard crossbody dropping down on the spine of Celine. Then a slingshot senton dropping down. Then driving the knees into the mat. Celine able to kick him away. Turns her attention to Liliana. Wing clipper submission onto Paul. He does not tap. Riker working him over. Shoots the half, goes for the cover. That is it. Your winners are Arcane Ascension. Congratulations to Riker and Liliana. Well, everybody, that has been our show for tonight. Thank you, everybody who stopped in for the live episode. Thank you to all who will watch this on the replay. Tomorrow will be another episode of CRW Mass Destruction.
I will be live after LTD goes off the air tomorrow.
So, sometime tomorrow night after LTD has had their Thursday night episode, BMWF will return this coming Friday. So, until then, have a good night, everybody.
Bye.